He's gonna make it clear. Did you know? Come on, listen here. Did you know?
Hi, my name is Brian Green, and welcome to the Did You Know Show. Today, we're on a sunny stage at the Dell Music Center. With me on the stage, you have these fantastic individuals from the leadership team from the Dell Music Center. You have with me Faye Green, Susan Slauson, and Bill Ingram. Hey. And so, Faye, we'll start with you. Can you tell us what you do at the Dell?
Hi, well, I'm the operations manager here at the Dell Music Center. I've been doing that position for 9 years, and I've worked with the Dell for 23 years total. So worked my way from the bottom to the top, but my daily duties are day-to-day operations, ensuring things run smoothly on show days, and just overall do a little bit of everything.
Wow. And the incomparable Susan Slauson, General Manager of the Dell. Tell us, what is your role? What do you do for the Dell?
So, I don't think I could say what I do without what Faye does. We pretty much worked in tandem together.
Okay.
We make this happen together with a whole lot of support. It is a team effort here. But I pretty much try to oversee any of the projects that we have going on here, working with the consultants, and just dealing with city government, because the Philadelphia Parks and Recreation, this falls under the City of Philadelphia. A lot of people don't know that,
right?
But this is a City of Philadelphia facility, and we have to respond to the Parks and Recreation Commissioner, who's Catherine Ottlevel, and we sometimes, Faye and I both have to respond to the mayor's office. So whatever is necessary to make sure politically we're doing what we're supposed to do as a City of Philadelphia, we ensure that happens. And our biggest goal here is to ensure that we provide excellence for the citizens of Philadelphia and the surrounding county. And one of the things that we did when we first started is we came up with our mission statement, and the purpose of our mission statement, it was to provide excellence and to make sure that this venue became an international venue where people came from all over, is what we talked about 9 years ago, and it actually has come to pass.
Wow. Last but certainly not least, Bill Ingram, who has in a lot of ways become one of my many mentors, and just watching him really operate. But Bill, what do you do in terms of the Dell in your role?
Well, I'm a consultant here at the Dell. What I really do is support the revenue mission of the Dell. I'm responsible for help generate revenue into the Dell, and also support Susan and Faye in the marketing efforts that they do. It's all tied in, with the marketing, the revenue, so we try to come up with creative ideas that's affordable to this community to bring them into the Dell. We want everybody to have the chance to see this Dell, to see the place that we call our own here in this North Philly area. It's a wonderful venue. I've been doing this for years, even before I became a consultant. I was fortunate enough to be brought on by Faye and Susan when he took this venue back over, and we've been rolling steady ever since.
As I said before, we're sitting here on the stage at the Dell Music Center, but you can look out and just see what the venue is about. It's a clean venue in terms of just nice atmosphere. We're situated on, I guess the official address is 2400 Strawberry Mansion, but we're in the north side of Philadelphia in Fairmount Park, and it's always this great energy. You guys do an awesome job to just build a buzz. We've just kicked off the season. We had a really good, first show. The first show was featuring Kim, Tamar Braxton, and Damian Escobar, and you guys just have a plethora of entertainers. And just, again, the energy. I come to the Dell, so I'm biased. I am a Dell season ticket holder, and my company is one of the sponsors. But beyond that, it's a proud thing to see people really just come together. You get an affordable show. What can we look for? And I don't want to take your thunder. I can talk about the Dell all day. And I remember, about 5 years ago, one of my account executives approached me about sponsoring one of the shows, and I thought, well, how would that tie into my natural business this season? And I thought, well, and he says, well, the people that come to the show are probably the people that utilize your services or have family members that do that. And then a lot of your caregivers come. And then beyond that, you know, you have a lot of people that work in helping in the community. And so not only am I one of the sponsors, but we partner throughout the year to do a lot of different community initiatives. Can we talk about just really, you know, the venue itself, you know, what it takes to put together the shows? Because, you know, you said it, you kind of just said that, you know, you work behind the scenes. Behind the scenes means exactly what?
Oh, wow. Well, we start our booking process in January.
Okay.
So it takes quite a few months to put together the lineup that we have. We reach out to artists, we sit at the table, and we come up with a real robust program for the community and the community customers we serve. We have our community events, which would include our Kids Fest annually. We do movie night. We do a backpack giveaway, which Always Best Care is a big supporter of.
We've made an agreement with some of the local barbershops to do the fades for grades.
Yes, yes, we do with the Philadelphia Hair Company. We do fades for grades, and they also receive backpacks packed with school supplies. So, you know, we always are looking for ways to serve the community and give back because we realize that they're important. We want to service the community from the young children, which is why we do our Kid Fest program, up through senior citizens. And, you know, we want to expose them to different things that they typically don't get involved in or see. For example, our Black Pearl Philadelphia program that we have this year, it's going to be featured July 27th. And the theme is, you know, a royal performance for kings and queens. You know, we're encouraging people to come out and wear their cultural garb and just enjoy these two dynamic women in arts and culture. You know, the dance, the orchestra, they're going to come together and perform on one stage for the first time ever.
Wow.
So, you know, we do that and we keep the tickets really affordable. Our most reasonable ticket is $10 and our most expensive is $40.
So we're sitting here, we're having a conversation with key members of the leadership team for the Dell Music Center. We're going to take a quick break. On the other side, we're going to come back and continue our conversation with this team, and we're going to talk about the acts. I want to talk more about the movie night. I want to talk more about what we can expect in the way of shows this season. So stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Did you know?
The name Always Best Care has become the most trusted and reliable for in-home senior services. Our caregivers specialize in bringing families and friends closer together and putting smiles in the faces of each and every one of our clients by creating a fun and loving atmosphere. For an in-home healthcare provider that is built on genuine compassion and quality care, look no further than Always Best Care. Hi, I'm Patty Jackson. When I needed help with providing my mother physical and emotional comfort in her time of need, Always Best Care was a godsend. And you can rest assured that they will always be there whenever you call because they care.
They're tried and true. You can trust that they will always take good care of you. Always Best Care.
To schedule an appointment, visit abcphillybristol.com or call 267-909-9248 today.
Did you know?
Welcome back to the Did You Know Show. My name is Brian Green. I want to also remind our viewers that I'm also on the radio. You can catch me on Saturdays at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on WURD 900 AM and 96.1 FM. I'm sitting here with my good friends and colleagues talking about the Dell Music Center. And you know, it's funny, when we go off air and we come back, whether it's on the radio or TV, we always have such interesting conversation. But Bill, we had started to talk about the different ticket prices and the different ticket specials. Can you give us an idea of what's going on with that?
Yeah, what we do is we try to keep it affordable for the people in the neighborhood and stuff. So throughout the course of the season, we have what we call our ticket specials, you know, on certain shows.
Okay.
So we try to do it every Tuesday. We call it 2 for Tuesday, where you come in and the first 50 people online can get 2 tickets for the price of 1.
Okay.
Then we have what we call We Care Wednesday. And what We Care Wednesdays is we roll our ticket prices back to the good old days of the Dell, where you can come in and you can get a ticket. Well, it used to be the good old days of the Dell, where you get a ticket back then for $25. We roll it back now until you get a ticket for like $30. But that's still a very, very affordable ticket that you can get. Most venues these days, You know, Brian, as you go to shows, their tickets are priced over $100 or so.
Easily.
Right. We have no tickets that's priced over $100 here at the Dell. Our highest tickets for the Dell season is $75.
And it's free parking, right? It's my
Yeah,
understanding it's free parking.
yeah, that's the best part about it. So you're not really taxing people with a high ticket price and the price of parking and stuff. You can park for free. We got affordable tickets. We run ticket specials throughout the season. So we really do try to give back to the community because we want everybody to take advantage of this venue. So, you know, take advantage of our ticket specials. Get in line early on Tuesdays or Wednesdays before the tickets run out. So you can come to the Dell and you have a good time with this incredible lineup that these ladies are going to go through and tell you about.
And so before we go there, I just want to say in terms of tickets too, it's not a bad seat in the house as you can look around and see, but you also sell lawn seats. You can sit on people sit on the lawn, and then it's been my experience over the years.
The only thing about the lawn seat is, and I want people to know, and we need to tell them this.
Okay.
We do not sell lawn seats until our seats run out.
Okay.
Because honestly, our lawn seats are almost the same price as our lowest price ticket.
Okay.
So when we do our ticket specials, if we run our ticket special for $30, our lawn seats are $27. So it's only a $3 difference there. So we'd rather for you to have a seat than sit in the lawn. Even though some people prefer to sit in the lawn. If they want to do that, that's up to them. But we just don't sell lawn seats until, you know, our actual seats run out.
And so, Susan, in terms of the venue, how many seats are in the venue, do we?
This is a great size venue. So we have 5,284 seats.
Okay.
And then the lawn area that Bill was just talking about, you could actually seat 600 there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I think I want to just reiterate what Bill just said and what you said. There's not a bad seat in the house. One of the things that we have here that you can't see here because people are looking at us as we talk, but we have video screens that just fill up the side walls. And so, and even without the video screens, there's still not a bad seat in the house. And those are one of the things that we added on. Once we came in 2010 and this place was completely renovated, from the cement to the chairs, we redid bathrooms. We have a new gazebo up there. We have what we call the Dell bar, where you can purchase wine or beer. And so we even have wayfinding signs where you can look and see where you're supposed to be sitting and directions. Those are some things that weren't here prior to this venue being renovated. And the whole purpose is so people can come here and experience a wonderful setting as well as a wonderful time. This is a big party. People come here they come here every week and they see their friends, and you know, we have Gary O, our DJ, our house DJ, and it is a party in between the artists that are singing. They
dance, they party here. And one of the things I want to point out as I'm looking around the venue is that it is handicap accessible.
I think Faye says it better than I do.
Okay.
We have more handicap seats and spots outside for parking per capita probably than any place, any venue. We service a lot of senior citizens.
Yes.
And we're mindful of that. And as a result of us knowing that we service a lot of senior citizens, we want to make sure that we provide them the easy, accessible seating and parking in this venue. So yeah, handicap parking, handicap seats, we have more than enough.
So when you talk about, you know, the seating, that gives a full description, but you also have vendors here. You have food, you have water ice.
You know, it's summertime. Philadelphia is not Philadelphia without Rita's Water Ice. And so we have Rita's Water Ice as one of our concessionaires. We have Catering by Mario's, and people come and they stand in line. One of the things we like to ask people to do is to get here by 5:30 so we can get the doors open so you can get in line, get your food, and just kind of hang out before the concert starts.
And it's a party, like you said, the music, the ambiance, the energy in this place. Again, you know, for me, I can't say enough things about the Dell Music Center. It's a nice place, it's a nice venue, and the vibe for me, my experience has been that it's intergenerational. You know, with the acts that you guys, you know, put together, you put together a fabulous lineup. We'll get to that in a minute. But it's at least 4 generations of folk out here listening to music together.
Together.
It's a family environment. You don't have to worry about, the family, well, oh, I'm too old or I'm too young. It's a lot of grandmothers, mothers, sons and daughters and family that just come here and we party together, and I can include myself in there. We party together. It's something for everybody here. So when you talk about that, we talk about the specials, we talked about the handicap accessible. Now, without further ado, this season has already geared up. Who do we have coming?
Oh boy, well this year is great. We have our favorites.
Okay.
Erykah Badu.
Wow.
But this year we went in a deliberate direction of trying to bring in some new artists that haven't been to the Dell at all. So we've had Tamar Braxton already and Damien Escobar.
Who turned it out.
Like really. So we have Cool in the Game.
Wow.
So we have In Vogue. We have a great gospel show featuring Tamala Mann. So to expose people.
I can't wait for that show, by the way.
Oh boy, for the gospel show, it's going to be amazing. And these are people that you can see on TV, so people really want to be here to feel and touch them. So that's a great opportunity. We have Neo.
Wow.
Adele favorite like Jennings.
Yes.
We have Charlie Wilson.
Wow.
And Stokely's going to be on the show with him. And Stokely is the lead singer of Mint Condition. So you're going to get a 2-for-1 with him. His solo music as well as the Mint Condition music.
Wow.
So we have that. We have this great show, Keith Sweat, Johnny Gill, and Ralph Tresvant. Like, it's almost like a cult following. People are just so excited. And Major's going to open. So he's a first-time performer at the Dell.
Right.
We're going to close out our season with Patti LaBelle.
Philadelphia's own Patti LaBelle.
Oh, Patti LaBelle, who is just an extraordinary performer. But one of my personal favorites, and definitely new to the Dell, Gregory Porter.
Oh, wow.
If you don't know about him, Google him. You're going to love it. You got to be here at that show. We're going to close out the season, the summer, let me say. We'll close out the summer with Maze featuring Frankie Beverly and The Whispers.
Okay.
For Patty Jackson's Party in the Park. That's going to be amazing. Being at the Dell under the stars, by the river, with the trees blowing in the background. Can you just picture Labor Day?
Oh my goodness. It is, the Dell season, as I said, I know in my office it's the buzz. I know that in my peer group and on the different social medias, it's the buzz. You can't be in Philadelphia and not have heard of the Dell Music Center. I mean, it's a summertime staple. It's just one of these places that you just have to put on your bucket list to do. We're going to take another quick break, and we're going to come back and conclude our conversation with the Dell Music Center. We're going to tell you again about some of the community services that the Dell does. We're going to talk more about the actual movie night. One of my favorite shows, I think I'm hosting that show, the Philadanko and the Black Orchestra. They're going to be coming out. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back.
Did you know?
Taking care of my mother is so hard. All my life, she gave me the best care she could. Now it's my turn. I have to find my mom the best care.
At Always Best Care, our caregivers are matched to meet your needs. And we even give you access to on-call, round-the-clock physician support, along with your in-home care. If you need help with your mom or dad, call 1-302-409-3710 or visit alwaysbestcaredelaware.com.
Always Best Care specializes in helping seniors who wish to remain in their home but need assistance. Our flexible care programs vary from hourly to live-in. Simply put, we're there when you need us. And Always Best Care is a DPW-approved Medicaid provider. Call today and we'll meet with you to develop a personalized care plan. Always Best Care Senior Services. Doing more, caring more, and dedicated to exceeding your expectations. Always.
Did you know?
Hi, and welcome back to the Did You Know Show. We're rounding our show down, and we're talking at the Dell Music Center. Faye, can you tell us how busy the box office is?
Wow, the box office. The Dell Music Center has one of the few venues in Philadelphia that's a full-time box office.
Oh, wow.
Our box office is open Mondays through Fridays from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. On event days, we're typically open till 9 p.m. You know, we keep it open because we realize our customers really take the Dell as their own. So we want to make it convenient for folks to come out and get their tickets and have that personal interaction with our box office staff where you can actually look and see where you're going to be sitting, ask the questions that you might want to ask. So we really pride ourselves on customer service, and part of that is the box office. You know, we caution people, don't wait to get your tickets now.
I just started to say.
You know, I've seen couples go at it because hubby waited till day of to get the ticket,
It's
and
not,
it
not
was
one of those
sold
kind
out.
of. It was not one of those kind of venues.
Please don't wait.
Especially for the when you think of a lot of the legends that have performed on this stage. I am obviously biased because, you know, if you follow my radio show, you follow my TV show, you know you can't, there's not many times you haven't heard Tina Marie name be mentioned. She's one of the legends, and you know I was here for her last show back in 2009. But when you talk about legends that performed on this stage, what do you have?
Oh my goodness! If you the artists that come here and look at the walls, because we have our commemorative posters on the walls,
Right.
And we've had Marian Anderson here. This used to be the home of the Philadelphia Orchestra.
Okay.
Billy Eckstine, Dizzy Gillespie.
Oh, wow.
We've had Nancy Wilson here. We've had many legends that have come here, and it was their last Philadelphia appearance as recently as Dennis Edwards of the Temptations.
Yep.
We've had Gerald Levert here, Rick James, and as you said, Tina Marie. But it gives us such a great sense of pride here because we're actually on the stage where all these dynamic legends have performed, and the pianos in the back where they've played, and it's just like, wow, Mom, I made it.
Yes, yes. You know, you come to these shows, and it's an education sometimes too, because you have artists that have been performing and entertaining, you know, for decades.
Yes.
And they're still relevant today. And it's, when I say education, as I mentioned earlier in the show, oftentimes there's an intergenerational vibe.
Yes.
You know, so I've even brought my daughter to a show or two, and she's like, "Wow, Dad, they're really playing the instruments." I'm like, "Yeah, it's a live band." You know, I'm not, you know, saying anything negative about the current artists, but when you see an artist that's been around, and you start to remember the album covers, and you start to remember the music, and the notes sound crisp, and the riffs are still the same. You know, the instrumentalists have come out here. I remember one year that I was here, you had Larry Graham come from the top playing his bass, you know, and we just jumped right in. Like it was, the Dell Music Center is one of my favorites. You know, we have a laundry list of people that are coming, everybody from Erykah Badu, Keith Sweat, Johnny Gill, Ralph Tresvant. You know, we have a hip hop show. You know, we have an old school show. We have a funk show. I mean, you know, something for everybody. You have a gospel show. You know, I mean, are you kidding me? Like, you know, what are some of the things, the favorite things that you would like about the Dell? I mean, obviously, I tell people, if you like your job, then it doesn't feel like work. What do you guys like about the Dell?
Oh my goodness, it is a blessing. My job is a blessing. Like I share with the staff all the time is, you know, I'll have them turn around and look at the venue, and really, that's what it's about. When you work all week and you put this together, and then you come out here on show night and peek from the back and see 5,000 people just happy, on their feet, enjoying the show. That's what makes it worth it. That's when you know you really touch people's lives.
Susan, what are some of your favorite things about the Dell?
To be able to provide the people that walk in those gates with a sense of excellence, to be able to provide them with top-notch international entertainers, to be able to be the ones standing behind what's happening in this venue. Now, this will be our 9th year, and the numbers have grown from 1,500 a concert to 6,000 a concert. It excites me that we are looked at as one of the premier venues here in the city of Philadelphia. And it excites me that everybody in here that works, that's a part of the team, not just the 3 of us that are sitting here, they put their all in all into what goes on here. Because our goal is to make sure that we're providing the best for our customers. That excites me.
Bill, what are some of your favorite things?
I mean, I really just like to echo what Dee said, but on top of that, it's just a family atmosphere. When you come through them doors, like people that you don't know, they might live in Southwest, they might live in Mount Airy or Germantown, but when you come through that door, everybody's a family. You see everybody talking with each other, dancing with each other. You very rarely see anybody out of place or anything. You know, normally when you go out to places, you really worry about, you know, your safety and stuff. When you come to the Dell, all that stuff just goes out the window. It just feels like you're coming home.
That's what I was going to say. Yes, because one of our taglines is come home for the summer.
Right.
Okay.
Because people are now scheduling their vacations
Around the
concerts here at the Dell. People that live in the city, people that live in the city, look at our lineup and say, I can't take my vacation on these days. And people that live outside of the city of Philadelphia are planning vacations here because of what we're providing here at this venue. Come home for the summer. That's what we say.
I already have people asking me. Somehow people think I got the hookup. I'm always saying, I said, you better go to the box office. Don't wait till the last minute to go to the box office. One of the things that we mentioned softly that I want to just go back to as we round down the show is the community outreach, which is important because we've talked a lot about, coming to the venue, providing a good entertainment, a good act, being able to eat, being able to get snacks and the family atmosphere. But the Dell team also does an amazing outreach that I've kind of latched on to. Throughout the summer, you guys, I think you show a couple of movies. I don't know which one, the movie shows that, in the past you've done, different movies that people come here and seen, whether it's a Disney movie or, the popular movie for right now. I know one year you did Frozen. That was real popular. The kids come dressed up sometimes, the princesses and that kind of thing. But can we talk just, so people know, that the community service that you do, can we talk a little bit about the backpacks?
Definitely.
So how does that work?
Yes, annually at our movie night, we found it a great opportunity to get the children here before the end of the summer. Okay. And we show a movie. Okay. And at the end of the night, we give out backpacks. We give out over 500 backpacks packed with school supplies, might I add. Okay. So, we bring them in. It's free. You just have to get your ticket at the box office. You come in, you see a great movie. This year we're featuring Black Panther. Oh, right. We wanted to make sure
Wakanda.
Right. We just wanted to make sure that it was important to show that movie here. Right. And given the surrounding area of the Dell, we wanted to make sure that children that may not have been able to afford that $15 to $20 ticket price at the movie theater can come to the Dell for free and also get that first taste of the Dell as a child. Come here, come as a family. Come in, we make the snacks affordable that night, and then the bonus is at the end of the night, you get a backpack filled with school supplies so that first day of school, you are ready and you feel empowered and you can go in, and it costs the parents nothing.
We're rounding up the show. I think that about sums it up for the Dell Music Center. I mean, that for the show it sums it up, but there's so much more to do. If you haven't gotten your tickets, you certainly don't want to wait. The box office is open again from
Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
The website, do you know it off the top of your head?
Yes, it's DellMusicCenter.com. Okay. Please visit the DellMusicCenter.com where the stars take center stage.
All right. Thank you, Facetta, Susan, and Bill. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
No problem.
Thank you for your support.
Oh, always. Thank you so much. I look forward to talking to you on the radio. Again, the Did You Know show is aired on Saturdays and Sundays, but we're also on the radio. You can catch us on WURDradio.com. You can catch us on 96.1 FM or 900 AM. Thank you, and I'll see you later.
Did you know always a right-hand man? Did you know he's gonna make it clear? Did you know? Come on, listen here. Did you